What is going on, everyone? LeoBlade13 here, welcoming you back to another Dragoborne Let's Talk video. Today we're going to be discussing 3 new blue creatures, which are coming out from Oath of Blood, obviously, but I'm super excited for this set, so let's jump right into this. First up, we've got Wavefinder Dragon, which is a 4-cost, 4-attack, 4-endurance creature, so 4s across the board, and it's got the ability, when this creature destroys a Drago shield in battle, you may choose an opposing creature and rest it. I really like this ability. I think it is really good, especially for blue, which focuses on resting creatures. And it does have that 4 attack, so it's pretty much able to get over any Drago cross, or not Drago shield, and then reading down to its next ability, if it's Drago cross green, it gets +1/+0. So it does give it that extra 2 attack to get over any Drago shield. So I really like this card. I think it's definitely going to be played. Not sure how many will be used. I can see definitely 2 of them. It just kind of reminds me of Doomfire Avatar. Almost blanked on the name, but I got it. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of that, where you can destroy the Drago shield or do 3 damage to a creature. This is kind of a mix of both. It lets you, when you destroy a Drago shield, you get to rest a creature, and they're both similar cost. So I do really like this, and I think blue definitely is getting some really good support. But anyways, the next card we're going to talk about is the Nightingale. So its ability is, when this creature is summoned, rest all opposing cost 1 creatures, and they do not stand during your opponent's next stand step. So I really like this. It really puts a dampening on these mono red decks we've been seeing everywhere. Doesn't let them do what they do best, which is summon out a bunch of red creatures. Of course, in more recent deck lists, we haven't been seeing as many 1-drops, so I'm not sure exactly how prevalent this card is going to be, but it's still a really cool effect, and I'm glad to see something here that has it, rather than having to rely on Death and Decay or Sudden Eruption, stuff that destroys your own stuff. But this essentially sets your opponent back 2 turns, which I really like, because they're rested now. You get free attacks off. They don't stand during their next step, so they can't attack with them. It goes back to your turn, and they can't block with them again. So that's essentially 2 free turns of attacking, provided they don't play anything else. But then it's also got a Drago Cross colorless ability, which is, when your opponent summons a cost 1 creature, rest it. So that is really cool, especially late game when they're trying to pump out as many creatures as they can. They play those 1-cost creatures, they aren't going to be able to attack with them that turn. It essentially gives them summoning sickness. So I really like that, and can't wait to see if this card even makes it into the meta. I feel like it's going to be completely looked over with all the Elder Dragons flying around and so much better stuff coming out. But our final card we're going to talk about is the Servitor. So she has an activated ability of siphoning 1 and rest this creature, then choose an opposing creature, rest it, and draw a card. So this combos really well with the spell card that we had talked about a little while ago, which was also mentioned in one of the Dragobites videos, where he talks about comboing that spell card with this card, letting you essentially reuse the effect or be able to attack with it. So I think that's really cool. I do like the free +1. I just wish this was a 2-drop rather than a 3-drop. I feel like 3 is kind of a steep price to pay. I think 2 would have been a little bit better, but then again, that might have made it too broken. But again, I do really like to see that you have to rest the creature to trigger the effect. I believe this is the first creature that has that type of cost. So really cool to see at least an evolution of these cards. So yeah, be sure to let me know down below what you thought of all these cards. What color are you most excited to see in Oath of Blood? So yeah, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as well as check out dragoracle.com. That's where all of these images came from. They also have all the other cards that we have not yet talked about. And be sure to check out the Facebook page. Link should be in the description below, as well as follow me on Twitter. But as always, thanks for watching.